All right, what I've got here is beautifully browned and delicious sake and soy marinated chicken with red bell pepper. This is delicious. Look at those chickens. Nicely browned. You get extra browning from the soy sauce and all the other ingredients that are in the marinade. That's delicious. Let's go in the kitchen and make some right now. All right, to make our sake and soy marinated chicken with red bell peppers, first we have to marinate the chicken. So what we have here for our marinade, we have 3 tablespoons of soy sauce. Now, I'm using this time a little bit heavier flavored soy sauce, but any soy sauce will do. We have 2 tablespoons of sake, that's the Japanese rice wine. 2 tablespoons of honey, and I'm using my more full flavored honey for this one. 1 garlic clove crushed, a half a teaspoon each of pepper, ground ginger, and paprika. And then over here, we have exactly 1 pound or 450 grams of chicken cut into bite-sized pieces. So first, let's get the marinade made. Now, one of the tricks with ginger, if you add ginger into when all the liquids are in there, ginger tends to just float on top. So what I find the easiest is you always take the ginger first and you just work it into the honey, because then it'll absorb nicely into the rest of the marinade. All right, so now what we have there is a honey ginger paste. So let's add all the ingredients into our bowl here. We got the soy, the sake, one of those sake cup. We have the garlic. And then we've got our pepper and our paprika. Get out there, paprika. There we go. All right, now we can add in our honey ginger paste. And this tastes quite nice. A little secret, when I get a cold, I take honey, ginger, mix up just like that, in a cup, add some whiskey, and boiling hot water. You drink that just before you go to bed. Feel better the next morning. All right, so now what we're going to do is just mix that honey and ginger into the soy and sake here and all the seasonings. That's looking good. Add the chicken. Give that chicken a stir in there and get it all coated. Make sure that all the chicken is coated with some of this marinade. Now what I'm going to do now is cover this. I'll push it down in there. There we go. Look at that. Perfect. All right. Going to cover this, throw it in the refrigerator, let it marinate for at least an hour. Now an hour is great, but if you can go longer, that's good too, and actually just even more flavor just oozes into that chicken. So you can make this in the morning. Just make sure you cover it and put it in the refrigerator. Leave it in there all day and it'll be fine. It's going to be well marinated, and when you come home for work or whatever, bang, you can start cooking right away. All right, so that chicken's been marinating a little bit over an hour. It's been about an hour and a half now, actually. Perfect. What we're going to do now is we're going to add the oil. We have here 2 tablespoons of olive oil. So let's get that heating up. Bring that up to heat on medium heat. What I've got here, I've prepared 2 red bell peppers cut into short, thin strips. So basically cutting the red bell pepper in half across this and then slicing little thin slices this way. So you get little pieces like that. Perfect. All right. We're going to bring that oil up till it just starts to shimmer on top. All right, that's heating up. So now what we're going to do is just a pair of tongs or something, just pick the chicken out. We don't want all that marinade right now. We're going to add that later, but right now we're going to be able to saute this chicken a bit. So get off the marinade, add the chicken into that hot oil. Okay, we've got all the chicken in there. We're going to save that marinade for later, so let's put it on the side. And I'm just going to distribute the chicken out across the pan. So all the chicken is hitting the surface and getting a chance to cook. All right, now, I'm going to cook that on one side about 4 or 5 minutes. Just now brown it nicely, and then we're going to flip them all over and cook them on the other side. So let's come back in a couple of minutes and check on them. All right, that's been about 5 minutes. We got some browning happening there. So I'm going to flip these over. Oh, look at that. That is just an absolutely beautiful color. All right. Okay, let's let those cook for about another 4 or 5 minutes. And we'll come back. Right, that's been another 4 minutes and those are looking perfect. Look at that, give them a stir around. Everything is nicely browned. Oh, beautiful color that. So now what we're gonna do is add in the red bell peppers. And what we're gonna do with those, stir them around a bit, get everything mixed in here together. And then we have that leftover marinade. We're going to drizzle that over. Make sure it's all mixed together nicely. Drizzle that over. And put the lid on. And now we're going to let that cook, just steaming in there for about 10 minutes. And then it's ready to eat. All right, that's been cooking there for 10 minutes. Oh yeah, it's looking really good. So now I just gotta stir it around a bit. Beautiful, get juice all over those red bell peppers. And that's it. Our sake and soy marinated chicken with red bell peppers is ready to be served. Enjoy. Now, if you go to the link appearing on the screen, you can get the free printable recipe for sake and soy marinated chicken with red bell pepper on our website. Also, make sure you go and check out the kitchen tech and the focus on ingredient videos on our Patreon feed at patreon.com/Kuma's Kitchen. So, go print out the recipe, have fun making and eating this delicious dish, and make cooking fun again with Kuma's Kitchen.